All right, we on. So, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Excellent. Wonderful.
Excelente, excelente.
Yeah.
That's good. That's what I like to hear.
That's all you're going to hear from me.
No, that's not all we gonna hear from you. We have to hear lots from you. You the man with the plan. That got the plan from the man with the plan.
For sure. But I think we should probably start at how did you feel about the land when you came and visited? Because it was a while before you came. How long was it before you?
It's probably been. It probably was maybe about a month, maybe. No, probably not a whole month. No, probably about 2 weeks. Yeah, maybe about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks pushing it. But I will say that I was very surprised at how much had been done, like how much clearing of the land, trees cut down. I saw some things planted that was already producing, starting to sprout. So I was really impressed. It it was so much more opened up. So when we did the walk around, it felt like it was I guess bigger than when we initially went because it still was like trees everywhere, grass was high, and you couldn't really access the whole property to walk around and really get a feel of it. So now I feel like it's walkable, so I could just see so much more potential.
Yeah, one thing they brought to my attention was they was a little off because they found more pillars. So which expanded our land a little bit more to the right
Oh
when
yeah.
you're facing it.
Okay.
So there's a lot of benefit to that because we actually getting the full mapping of the land or layout of the land for the fencing of the whole
Yeah.
property. So it's cool. And then they're seeing situations where, like, right when you come past the driveway, right where like the rocks we got prepared for the driveway, once you get past that, get past the mango trees to the left. And once you get a little bit past the house to the right, you're going to see a small little, I guess you can call it a pond. It'd probably be about the size of a goldfish pond, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So when I'm comparing it to a goldfish pond, just imagine it, I guess, supersized though. Because in comparison to the full pond,
Yeah.
it looks like that. But we can dig around it and we're going to build up around it. And it's going to be another personal pond where we can have, you know.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's why I say everything is just coming together. Like it's really looking like the potential that we saw when we first went there to check it out and be like, did we really want to do this?
Yeah. And I don't know, it's just like every week is something new. Like, for instance, in order to be able to save the money on the feed, we are going to get like the fresh vegetables and stuff that we need. And then I think we have to probably purchase like molasses or something. I think you got to mix that in with the feed.
Okay.
So we're going to make our own feed and we're going to sell it. And the money from, of course, that is going to go all into the crypto coins that the company has. And that's going to be like the bank. That's where all the money is going to be stored at until our crypto and our investments. Everything goes through the same system.
Yeah.
So all the investors that buy the crypto coin, they are investing directly into the whole project. And when you're buying coins, those are like in reference to stocks. Those are big shares. So you basically buy a share of the company because it's backed by these coins. So I hope people can understand what I'm saying because I'm trying to simplify it.
So the first coin is the Yahweh coin. The ticker symbol is YHWH.
Okay.
The second coin, Christ. The ticker symbol is CHRIST.
Okay.
The third one is Holy, and the ticker symbol is HOLY.
All right.
And then the fourth one is Jacob, and the ticker symbol is JACON.
All right, and that's it. And so right now, we got Jacob going and Holy going. The liquidity is kind of low because we slow grinding it. So we buying personally with whatever money we got. We buying back the coins before I guess the price go up for our personal money. See, the business money is the business money. We got our personal money. We look at the business money is God's money. So it's like whatever he's leading me to do with it, that's what I do with it. That's why I put it in the hands of the people by putting it on the coin. So I guess that's our money as, whoever is a part of the team. We all part of this. And if you got more shares than I do, I guess you got more power than I got. But I'm with God, so and I'm managing this for him, so there's benefits to it, but I got to be straight up, so I can't do rug pull, so you ain't got to worry about rug pull, so it's pretty much a sure bet. And we are on a decentralized exchange, and decentralized mean we're not a part of the system. It's like the grid. It's like we're not attached to the grid system. Basically, like the banks and all that, even if you got crypto under certain platforms, you are still a part of the system, even though your crypto is not. You can transfer your crypto out into a personal wallet, like a Phantom wallet, and no idols, but I'm just giving y'all something for the business. So Phantom and what's Soulflare or something? Soulflare.
Mm-hmm.
And you can also find the coin on those wallets. You ain't even got to go through any other platform, but you can find it on Jupiter, Soulflare,
and Phantom.
Mm-hmm. Radium, probably. I haven't checked lately, but we pretty much everywhere that you can check through a decentralized.
And we also have this information and a little bit about ourselves on our website, so you can access that at noidols.my.canva.site, and then you can find us there, and we have the coins listed out again, so you can verify that you have the correct ticker, and also just a little bit about what we're doing and what your money would be invested in. You can find updates there.
And to be real with you, if you get your Phantom wallet or any wallet, because you can be on Jupiter also, or you can link your wallet to Jupiter. Jupiter is another place you can actually get a wallet and a setup from. You can pretty much trade us there too. But if you get any wallet, and if you, under this video, if you can get me your wallet address, I can give you a free sample of the coin and a welcome to the team. So that way you'll make sure you are getting the right coin. Now, it might be 1 cent, because it ain't. I think the coin is at 3 cents.
And let me verify that.
Or no, I think it depends on which coin.
Jacob is at 5 cents right now.
Yeah. So Jacob is at 5 cents, but it's like 0.0574. So you can still get in at cheap, and Holy it's pretty cheap too, man. So those are about the only two that I got going right now. I got the other two. We got to kind of, it's ready, but it just need money. So I got to go grind. I got to build it. We got to get income. We just been spending. We had to buy the land and still getting stuff built, building a chicken coop and trying to build a hog pen so we can flip hogs. So yeah, we about to flip pigs, chicken. I don't know about my sheep yet.
I don't think he gonna part with the sheep, y'all. Just being honest.
I got a thing for the sheep, man. Christ loved them. I love them too, I think. I ain't had one yet. I got to see how it go.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't going as no lamb chops. No baby's going to grow. No baby's going to grow. God love the kids. The baby's got to grow, man.
Mm-hmm. And so the land, I would just mention is that it's a little less than 11 acres. So it's going to be, built pretty nice. It's going to be the farming, the vegetables, the animals you just listed.
Yeah. And we going to have an investment side, which if you want to be a part of the investment club, hey, we going to get this money, dog. Hey, so all you got to do is just let me know. Y'all hit me up in the comments. And if y'all want to be a part of this, man, we trying to get wealth and we going to do it by ourselves. Y'all know how it is, man. It's time for us to part and stand up on our own, too. That holy community, you know how it is. Israel. We back.
Yeah.
Hey, the ones know, they know. He said his sheep hear his voice. So y'all know what time it is. Yeah.
That's right.
But it's very strategic the way God has this organized. He's standing on his word. We're standing on his word because he said if you build it on my foundation, then it will never crumble. So we're going to put God on his word. And that's what he say. That's what he lived by. That's who he is. So we stepping on it. So like, hey, invest in Christ. If I rug pull, you think I would do that to you? Nah, I can't do that. We took L's because I stood by the coin and I could have just let it go, but we lost like thousands because I'm so loyal and dedicated to not screwing somebody over. So there's a lot of people made money and I took that. We took that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We all took that. Especially she took it, she took a lot. You know what I'm saying? So she I can't take that, like she took a lot.
But y'all, he is the one that's created these coins. It's not like he got somebody to do it for us. He was the one that's actually putting in the work to make these coins come to life. So
well, keep creating the coins is easy when you have somebody who can maintain a peaceful, loving place for me to actually allow God to use me. And I'm forever grateful for that. And they're teaching me rough because that's how it is, you know, how it go. But
yeah. I'm grateful because, well, you know me.
yeah, I know you don't know you don't.
You know me, but yeah, it's been a journey, y'all. Like, yeah, he's helped me a whole lot to become a better person, better wife, a better follower of Christ. So he keeps me motivated and on my toes, and it's just amazing that somebody do really love you enough to even have the hard conversations with you. So I know sometimes it seems like, I may be putting off the wrong reception to you, like giving you the wrong look in my demeanor, but it is a lot as a woman getting criticized and finding out about yourself and your flaws that you didn't notice or nobody else have pointed out to you. So it's been a journey, but I have grown a whole lot. Well, and I appreciate you.
Well, and expand on a lot of that. It's when you want to find the purity of something, you just ask yourself what is the person's intent and what they get out of it, And so, like, most of the time, I just try to let you understand how us as men understand things. Like, we vet by, paying attention to what people do, because that's how we stay safe and that's how we protect ourselves when it comes to the opposite sex as well as the same sex. We have to pay attention because people lie to you. And sometimes it's unintentional because sometimes we get emotional and we just say stuff without thinking it our way through. And once we think it our way through, our answer would have been different. So what I would do is I would tell her how that made her appear to be a liar and how she can, like, slow down. That's what I had to do so I didn't make so many mistakes. Because when you make that impression, your first impression on somebody or any impression like that, especially when it's early in the relationship or early in the situation, they're going to learn you from basically their experiences with you. So it's very important that you take your time and make sure that you're very honest and clear. And the only way you can do that is stay focused on every word that you say, just like Christ say. You know, every word that you say out your mouth is pretty much like a bullet. You know what I'm saying? And you got to take an account for all that, because if you hurt somebody, it's your duty to apologize and repent from that. So, but if you're not aware of the bullets that you're shooting, he gave a prayer saying, forgive them, Father, and know not what they do. But once somebody spit that to you because you have a problem, you take it to the person, but you be respectful and gentle how you want them to come to you. So that's what I do. I want to come in a way that's loving and give you that space, but I got to tell you in a way, and sometimes it's hard to find the words. So now I've got the relationship closer to Christ sometimes, and every time he helped me, mostly every time, if I'm doing my job right.
Yeah.
I used to get emotional too. I get triggered too, and sometimes it'll override the job. But now he flow with me, and he give me the words sometimes when I need to put it in a certain way. And sometimes he give me analogies. A lot of times he give me analogies. He give me the words most of the time. I'm shortchanging them. But I guess people don't really speak like this, so I just got to get comfortable with just being straight up. Well, most of the time I feel like he speak through me.
Yeah.
So.
But it helps though, the analogies throughout, our relationship that you gave me to address the concern or the issue that we were having or experiencing. They were good analogies. Like, it did help me because, sometimes I just couldn't see it that way until you broke it down to me. So then I just try to do my best to implement it. But, I failed sometimes doing that also.
Well, you didn't fail. It's class. So you wouldn't tell your student they fail because they got some answers wrong on a homework or a test and they had a 60. That's not a failure to me. That was a bad grade. But the fail is when you lose the ability to go to the next grade, because that's the elevation. So what I'm saying is, as a teacher, when I see that you're struggling in a certain area, I try to be creative, and that's what makes me valuable as a teacher, because anybody can teach. You can give them the I'm not going to try to kill that word. You can
curriculum.
Yeah, you can give them that. And anybody can teach it. You just regurgitate or read what's in the book and just explain it to you straight up. But what makes a great teacher is that, like, analogies and easier way. Let me show you a shortcut how to do this and things like that. That's your creativity. This is when you can find out your gift, because you get help. Yeah,
I agree, because like many times when we do talk, and not just when we are addressing things that might need some attention in the relationship, but just if we're watching something and then we pause it and we're having a conversation about what we're watching, just the way that you could use those analogies to break it down to me, like I said, it's just that much better, make it that much easier for me to understand, because men and women, that's the whole issue. We don't think alike, and so sometimes as women we don't even try, or we just so one-sided that we just can't see it from the other side. We just think our way is the way that how the men look at it too. And I think that's probably a lot of women that's finding out later in life, like how men really are, now that men are, I guess,
Well, from what I'm getting, it's like women like to be conquered, and it's physically and mentally for some reason. So it's like, I don't know, it almost feel like we're fighting against you, because if you think about it, like a student and a teacher, the way that I guess most women would respond to a disagreement wouldn't be like a student and a teacher or a father and a daughter type of situation. It'd be more, in a sense, disrespectful if we was going to use that type of comparison, which in the Bible, that's how it should be used if we want to be Christian or follow Christ. Because I'm not going to play with words. We understand God is not dumb. He understands what we're talking about. Like if you're Christian, Christ, Jesus, Yeshua, Yahweh, we can play with the names, but I'm going to get to the root. Holy. So if we want to move like that, that's how it's supposed to be. So like that's how I want to lead. Anything else get cut off, you feel me? It's like pruning, you feel me? Like if it don't belong, it don't belong. But it puts structure and it holds everybody accountable, because if I do something wrong, she can say, well, according to the Bible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We have a little sword fight, a little, you know what I'm saying? A little friendly spar, but we still mean business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But most of the time, even if I make a good point, you still always trump it, because you still just bring a different side. Like, I'll make a point, but I mean, once you break it down some more, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.
I ain't gonna need to lie to y'all. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Man, God love me, man. He love her too. But listen, listen. I'm frontline general though. You feel me? Like, so he be just, never mind. I ain't gonna snitch.
Yeah.
It'll be like downloads though. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
What's a mighty God I serve, you know.
Amen.
But nah, it be all love though. It's the better the relationship. It's just friendly, man. I love that chick, you know.
Yeah, I love you too.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I think we're gonna be all right. But so we got. I guess, did we say anything about the ponds? I know I said something about that small little gig I'm trying to get situated for us. See, it might be a little. I don't want to say a tilapia pond, because I don't want my people to be like, not tilapia. It's just gonna be some private fish that I might just, I don't know, I might get to store up for a certain special time in case we have a fish drought.
Yeah. But the community is it's gonna be pretty awesome. It is gonna be. We didn't touch on it. That I did say it's a little less than 11 acres. They are 2 ponds. We have some mature fruit trees. We are planting more fruit trees.
What type of fruit trees? We have at least I counted at least 20 mature mango trees, and I was informed there are different mangoes. So I don't know what yet, but they are about to flower right now. So we're gonna have mango soon, and we definitely gonna post the types of mango, every type. Trust me.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite fruit. We got how many
What's
cashew? I think we got like 3 or 4
I think
cashew
you said
trees.
3 or 4, yeah.
I get the specific number and we have it posted somewhere if it's not already posted. But we got some cashew trees. So the cashew, I mean like the cashew nut and cashew fruit. So for the ones that don't know, in America, the cashew nut tree has a fruit. So I don't know if it's called an apple. I'll find that out.
Yeah.
But whatever it is, we didn't know about it. Well, I wasn't informed about it in America. I thought it was just
not
nut.
either.
And then something interesting about the nut is you don't just touch that, because it's like poison ivy type deal. And you got to kind of burn it or roast it and then get out the shell, and it's a process.
Yeah.
So that's probably why it costs a lot of money also.
Yeah, that's what I would think. And then the blackberries.
So yeah, so we have a lot of blackberry trees. I said it correct. Blackberry trees. So according to what I've been informed is that they use the name blackberry for these smooth looking things that's, I guess they got like the texture, or this, like the skin is kind of like great on the outside, instead of like the bumpy raspberry looking type of blackberries that we have in America. And so from my research, I found out that those that we eat in America that we call blackberry is known as black raspberries.
Yeah.
And I always thought they looked like raspberries.
Mm-hmm.
And my daughter had asked me, said, is these raspberries when they red? I was like, nah. But they are called black raspberries. Interesting.
Yeah.
So,
That's very interesting.
so the real blackberries are here, and I heard they are really sweet and good, and I heard they make a good wine too. So check this out. We're going to get all these blackberries, and we're going to take them to this wine factory, right? And they buy them from you. And you know where that money going at? Cha-ching to the coin. Hey, y'all better get in, because it's about to go to the, hey, it's going, hey, we're going to send this up to Pops. This is money anyway. It's going past. Anyway, man, y'all just get in, man.
Yeah.
Because me, I'm gonna look for everything. I'm gonna hustle everything out there.
He ain't lying, y'all. He ain't
Yeah.
lying.
Yeah. We about to take over. But yeah, so we do got mangoes, blackberries, cashew. We got sour. What's some things called?
Sour oranges?
No, I ain't gonna even mention them. Don't even worry about it. Cause I was about to say, but I think they make wine out of that too. Cause we can probably take that too.
I can't remember the name of Craboo.
Yeah. I think
Craboo?
sour craboo though.
Yeah,
So I don't think it's very. It don't taste very good to eat. I think it's very sour. But I heard that they can make some decent wine. So, yep, take that too.
Yeah. So already income producing things on the property, which is a good thing.
We're currently working on the chicken coop, and I think it's set up for, I don't want to say the wrong number. I think it's maybe 200 or maybe more. I might be short. It might be about 500. He was spitting them numbers so quick. So the guy I got two managers. Well, we got two managers, so they pretty much like setting up the system so I guess we can mass produce, so we can bring in a lot of money. And the chickens, we doing them like in sections, so we're gonna do like a section that can produce this many, and we're gonna have different types, and it's gonna be half is gonna be for the sale, and the other half is gonna be for the cooler. And we stocking up for whatever God want me to stock up for. He said just keep it pushing, you know what I'm saying? Just keep throwing them in the cooler when it's time. The one that we have built, I don't know, I hope it do at least 500, but we're gonna have different varieties. Mm-hmm. And so then we're gonna do another section next to that, 500. And so I wanted to start off, eventually get to 2,000 real kind of soon. But the first section, hopefully they start producing for the rest of them, so we don't have to buy any more chicks. So basically, we're trying to work our way up to 2,000 chickens, and we have the connect with buyers for the chicken. We got buyers for pigs. We got buyers for feed. And we're going to make the feed also. We're working on a partnership with a grower. He got some land and he can produce. And we negotiated, a situation where I can get half and he can get half. And we work together. So I can utilize his land so we can mass produce, so we can create enough for the market and to make feed to sell to the other local farmers, because we're near a lot of farming. And we're near a community of they call them Mennonites. They're like the Amish types, but for the ones in America, Amish, I think I said it right.
Yeah.
But so they trust the managers. Well, one of the managers, they know. They've been plugged in with them. He used to, watch them when they was kids and stuff like that. So he was already working with them. So it's like everybody, God just sent the perfect people with all the connections. You can tell it's him, man.
Yeah.
So
sure did.
So we're gonna use that feed, and we're gonna drop the price. We're gonna have the lowest prices because we don't have overhead. So nothing but what we staying at here. But so we're gonna drop the price on the feed. We're gonna undercut, and we're gonna have the healthiest stuff. And we're gonna put our brand. We're gonna put the brand on it. No idols, and it's gonna be trusted. I can't make God look bad, so it's gonna be top quality. Everything is gonna make money, and it's going to the coin, and that's what. And everyone, the workers are wanting to invest in the coin. I didn't ask them; they came to me and said, "I want to be a part of it." So we, including us, we workers. The system, the coins, that's controlled by God. If we say do this with it, it's done. And if anything happens, everybody gonna be looking at me, including God. So we all work a part of this as part investors, and me and the crew, we work, but we just ain't getting the salary yet. But we got other benefits and that money coming later. So, but that's how our mindset is. And I'm just sharing that so y'all can have a more of an understanding that we look at it as we are part of the team and we're part of the family, and we got the faith and we all in.
Yeah, looking for like-minded people that's following Christ that want to be a part of this.
Yeah.
Because just by investing in yourself, you're investing in yourself, but you will also be investing in the No Idols community and brand. Every project that we do, that's where the money is going to be coming from. All the proceeds coming in, it's going to be a percentage that's going straight back to the coins.
Yep. And I ain't gonna lie, the percentage is gonna pretty much be all, but I'm trying to break it down to like 30 because I don't know how many coins. And it's gonna be spread out through all the coins. So that's just how it's gonna be. I don't trust the banks. I trust what I can have control over. That's pretty much how it is.
Yeah.
Another thing though, is interesting. I was thinking about saving this for the investor club, but I think it'll be some very important information for my people, our people. If you hear me and understand me, then you'll be blessed. Your money that's invested in these coins, if you ever move here and you move in part of one of our communities, or we may can extend it across seas, but not right now. But we're going to eventually come up with a backing for your money in a different way. And that looks like, I got to be careful on what I say because I don't know what's allowed, like with legalities and with the law, the spiritual situations. So just hear me. It may sound a little cold, but we're going to do a backing situation. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, something happened to the system where something happened to the banks. Your money, is 000. These situations could be avoided. There's a strategic way to avoid this. And I got a good plan for us. If you put your money in these coins, I can see who got how many coins based off of the wallet address. If I can put the name to the wallet address, I will make sure everybody balance is updated every week. So if I'm not doing it, then I will have a crew to make sure that your balance is updated, meaning as you buy more coins at the end of maybe end of the Sabbath day, so the beginning of the new week, then we will have your new insured balance. It may be insurance that you have to pay, and that right there helps with the business and also take care of whoever has to do that. So if I can't do all that and I'm busy, then I'll have to pay somebody to do it. And if not, it's going to the investment because that's what he say. So how about that? But anyway, everything is going to be strategic, and it's going to be to help the coin grow and actually back us up so we can look out for us. And so with the balance, and let's just say the money crash, you're like, what am I gonna do with the money? I'm going to have a situation where we can have some cash for us that will already been created by a team that I will have already in place for this. So we're going to create the emergency fund or emergency funds. And with your balance, you will be able to come just like you're going to the bank, and we will have all the food if there's a famine during that time. So everybody's going to come to us, but we're going to be accepting our currency. So everybody that's invested with Christ, pow, instantly rich. How do we know a famine coming? Maybe I might just be lucky. How about that? So it's just going to be the perfect moment, huh? But if you don't believe this, then if you do, then you know how to invest in this and be a part of the pow situation. It's all about faith. And the funny thing about it is the people that know Christ, you know this is how he moves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, hey, listen, nobody, hey, listen, I'm straight. Listen, I'm going next week, me and another one of the workers, and I'm going to keep my mouth shut because I don't want them to hear my accent. But I'm about to hustle some coconut water. I'm going to be out there with the managers, and I'm going to be hustling coconut water also.
Yeah.
We're going to make it work. One of the other guys that work out there, the other manager, he already got coconut. He got a bunch of stuff. A lot of different fruits and vegetables and stuff already growing. So he already giving me low prices, family prices. So the coconut, just bring me back the family price.
Yeah.
So he gonna throw it to me, run it to me, because he stay right down the road from us.
Yeah. I don't think we ever officially let the people know where we're at.
Oh, dang, we've been talking and we don't even.
Yeah. So you guys, we are.
Hold on. Where did we start from? So we are from America.
Uh-huh.
Actually, we're from Georgia. We're not gonna get any. We ain't gonna narrow it down anymore.
Nah.
So we're from Georgia, and I had a spiritual encounter with the Holy Spirit. More details later on, but changed my life, and I began learning how to communicate. God was teaching me how to communicate with him in the way that he communicated with me. Now I know what happened, but so during that journey, my wife, she had more experience at that moment with the spiritual world, because me, I was raised in the church, like the regular churches, which I would call the church, like a Methodist, Baptist type. Yeah. So, like, you start Holy Ghost and everybody looking like, what in the world they got going on? And then I used to go to like the Pentecost, and I noticed they Holy Ghost overboard. I'm like, hold on, some of this is a little extra. Hold on, you don't moonwalk like that, do you? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then she was kind of not making me freak out during certain moments. When the Holy Spirit kind of took over, and God was breaking me in. He wrestled with me like Jacob, but my hip straight. but she made it easy, so I communicated with him, learning, trying to understand things, and I was getting things from him, and I believed, and my wife, she believed with me, and my kid. I got a child with my daughter with me, one of my daughters with me, and the other daughter's with her moms. But she really believed, and everything that I was getting has been coming true. So it hasn't took our faith to the ceiling pretty much. Like, we at the top right now. So So that being said, he was telling me that, I needed to start growing stuff. So I started growing vegetables. We grew some squash. A lot of stuff was like, man, it wasn't really popping like that. But I did start noticing things that never grew in all the years I've been on that land. And it was like muscadine start growing, and it was just things that start growing. And I had nothing to do with it. I think God was just making it grow.
And this, what you're speaking of, just to be clear, that was when we were back in the U.S.
Still in the U.S.
Yeah.
So this is me like waking up and trying to figure out, what's going on and going full faith. Then this whole journey unfolds, and the stuff that we're actually walking to was already planned before we got here. Like, I knew we had people over here. Like, it was, it's really cool, really.
Yeah.
So, well, it was multiple places that we considered going, and we still got to go certain places. But there was one place that he pushed us towards first, and it was best fit for everybody. And it was Belize, Central America, and it's right below Mexico. Mm-hmm. So we end up in Belize. They speak English here, and we got people here. It's more like Caribbean or Caribbean or however you want to say it, but it's still our people, and you can tell that they are people. Like, you can tell.
Yeah. Very
similar. They going through similar stuff, man. Similar manipulation from the government. It's the same stuff. It just ain't got as bad as it got over there in America yet. But you can see it happening, and I'm trying to reverse it before it get there. Trying to help.
Yeah.
But
I was gonna say, so we've been here about 3 months. So all of this has been happening in I would say a rapid speed of time. Like, we got here, we just hit the ground running, like looking for land, trying to figure out where everything was, what we needed to do as far as the community. Like, we had already planned that out pretty much before we got over here, how we wanted the community. So it was just jumping out on faith. We actually secured the property, I think, within maybe 2 weeks of being here.
Yeah, within the first month we had.
Yeah, it didn't take us very long. We went and checked it out, and like I said, it just fit what we needed it for. And so now we on a journey to get it to the full vision that we saw while we were still in the U.S.
Well, we have 2 properties.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, so we have 2 properties. So that was the second property, the one that we've been talking about with the trees and all that. And we have another property on the other side of the country, pretty much. It's like we got a property near each border, pretty much.
Yeah.
So the other property is maybe a quarter acre.
Yeah.
So, but we got to do some clearing off on that, and we got to check the soil and see what we're going to use for that, because we could just use it for producing more, food. And that's another community where we got a connection. There's a market over there also that we can take it to. If we're doing animals, or we may just do housing over there. I don't think we even touched about housing. So we will be renting. We will be having rentals. And it's going to be affordable. We're going to have jobs.
Yeah, we're going to have solar and a well.
Yes.
So we're going to be full-on self-sufficient, so we don't have to depend on nobody.
Yes, off-grid solar. Mm-hmm. Batteries. We're going to have solar security, like cameras. I've seen some solar cameras I've been looking at. But we're going to have some, some lights for I guess when you're driving, down the
street lights
and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. We're going to try to, we're gonna try to do it pretty nice.
Yeah. And so once we start the building process, we'll be doing more advertisement and more information about that once we start actually building the homes and they're ready. We may also offer like I guess you would call it like a scouting package, where if you are interested in being a part of the community, want to live in the community, we may have a package deal where you can come in and stay for a week or a month. We just have to see how we're gonna lay that out.
So basically, it's gonna be like our own Airbnb, no idols. Like, but it's gonna be that type of situation. But you also get the benefit of experiencing the community, eating the good fruit, and we're gonna show you some love during the visit. So it's gonna be mad love. You get the fish, and just to see if you can find your way there. Because if you're there, you might can see a job posting that you might qualify for, and that could be the motivation right now. So it'd be a nice vacation, or be a nice experience regardless. So she's going to be ahead of that part. That's what she's touching in on. As for building and the investors, this is some more stuff for the investors. So we have our own builders. They are already salary, payroll, and they know how to do everything, just about. This is a blessing, and it's great for the business.
Very much so.
And it's great. It makes us unstoppable. Because they know everything what I'm telling y'all right now. They know where this money going that we building. And they investing out of every check. Like we investing whenever we get a check. So eventually we gonna have to get on payroll, but we don't really need much money because we don't really do things. So we just get enough to pay the bills that where we at, and we pretty much eat fruits and vegetables. So when we eat out some days, it'll be basically for like advertisement. We might put videos up to let y'all know how it is over here.
Yeah,
but
we have started doing that a little bit, so y'all can check us out on YouTube for that.
We might. I don't know if we putting prices out there, but that might be very interesting because I think they will want to know what kind of prices.
Yeah,
over here.
The taco stand I did show the pricing on it, and so the next places wherever we go, I'll start making sure I upload.
What did you do the other Facebook business page yet to post that? Because that might be
no, I gotta send it to you.
I want you to do it for me.
Okay.
So I know it get done.
All right.
Yeah. See, I know my weaknesses, and so I know where it should be more focused on that, and I'll be more focused on other things. So
yeah, and it works.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I just want to keep the communication going, and the more I can just get her to do that, that's going to help. So everything we doing, I'm not going to be sneaky. So if y'all support, man, like the Facebook, YouTube, anything, if y'all support, man, I'm going to monetize this, and this money is going to the coin, y'all. It's going to the coin.
Yeah.
So that's why it's good for y'all to support, especially invest and support, because we going to make our own money.
Tell your family, tell your friends, especially if you're considering leaving the U.S. or wherever you're from, wherever you hear this podcast from. Like, if you're thinking about it, just share the information.
And you know what? I'm not going to even do y'all like that. I'm going to give y'all some more. So what we're going to do is these coins, right? So what we're going to do is what a bank do is with your money is they get your money, they invest it, they buy houses and buy property, and they flip it, and they put it back in the bank, and they keep flipping. So this is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna pull it out. We're gonna buy more land. We're gonna get more animals, and then we're gonna keep flipping. And then go back in the coin. It's gonna shoot up. And then you might see the coin pull back, and I'm gonna let y'all know, hey y'all, hold off on investing. I'm about to snatch some money out and grab us 100 acres, so we can get this much income. So y'all will hold off on investing, and when I pull the money, the price drops. The people that's part of the team, you get it cheap. You'll know before I do something. You put your money in when it's down, and then when we get the return, you can see it. Phew. So the animals, it's 8 months before we need to take them to. These are like the pigs. That's around the time they want them, around 8 months. So you got about 6 months to, I don't like 6. You got like 7 months to go ham. I don't like ham. To go hard. Yeah, you got like 7 months to go hard. So like, get your paper up, and we gonna hustle, and I'm gonna hustle. And then as it, whew, you already know what time it is.
Yep.
I'm talking like 100 pigs. See, people that know that money, y'all already know what time it is. And people that know me, they know what time it is. They know what time it is. And you know when I get focused on something, it's over with. So, listen, y'all ain't got to put no money in. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Because we going to be buying it.
Yeah. But, yeah, back to what we're doing with the money. So, with that money, we're going to keep expanding, buy more land, so we can have housing for people that want to move. And we're going to expand the crew that can build and all that. And, you know, we're trying to take over. I actually want to get a city, and I'm trying to get in good with some top people so I can kind of make it a town and try to get a little bit more independence so we can get our own police and we can run things our own way, because I want it to be more of a private community and like the name of the community is Holy Community. So it's going to be it's like a family. It's kind of like how you got the Amish. That's the kind of separation I'm trying to have, and it's like our healing time. It's time for us to get close with our Father and praise and stop working so hard. You're not gonna be busting your behind. You can talk to the other employees too. So we don't work hard, but we still get paid decent. Yeah, we still get paid decent. We straight. You know what I'm saying? So, and everybody happy there. Yeah. So, if you're ready for a change and you want to be a part of this community, the Holy Community, then you already know what time it is. What time it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the plan, man. Expand, but we still got to make it, I guess, profitable. So we're gonna dedicate, like you said, if I was to get 100 acres, I would have to see like 75% of that would be producing, and then 25% of that would be for housing, and then we'll get another piece of land, because we always want to bring in more income. Like, you want to utilize like at least about 75% of that, because that secures job. It's just better like that, because you're gonna need more income than housing, because it's just, I don't know. To be honest with you, I'm just following, man. I'm just following what the Spirit tell me to do, and that's what it say do. Until I can figure out why the breakdown, I explain it to you, and you can hear it when I be trying to figure it out. That's the type of approach I'm trying to go. And what I'm doing this for is I want y'all to understand the mindset that the guy that's in charge of the crypto or investments, his mindset that's gonna be in charge of this. So like, that's very important. You're gonna know what I'm looking for. Like my approach every time is, how will God feel about this? Because I don't want this to crumble. And then after that, it's, okay, how could this be best used or best utilized. And that's when the Holy Spirit will guide me to the best way to do it. I'm sure the real investors will understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
Because that mindset give you comfort, especially when you know I fear the Lord.
Definitely.
And I got my wife right here going to, you know what I'm saying, admit that. And why would we put ourselves like this? This would be terrible to be viewed as a liar. You know, so, you know, I'm trying to do whatever I can to help someone here, because if I was on the other side, I wouldn't want to miss this opportunity.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm treating others the way I would want to be treated.
Yeah.
I'm living on the word.
Amen.
I think it's about time for us to cut off.
Yeah, it's time to go. Good night.
Yeah, we ain't professional,
Yeah.
but it work.
Yep.
Yeah.